Welcome back to my channel. And you may notice that things are a bit gray tonight because I'm using my phone to record this. I want to talk with y'all about what is going on with a lot of these state DOTs in response to the outbreak, and one DOT in particular that really ground my gears last night. Closing arrest areas to everybody, and then giving truckers porta-potties is not a wise thing to do during a disease outbreak. On this episode of Truckin', I'm going to talk to you about the state. I want to talk with y'all about the restroom situation in Pennsylvania. It's getting out of hand. First, the state DOT closed the rest areas to everybody. Then they reopened a couple of them, but they decided to substitute porta-potties that are dirty, filthy, and cold for proper restrooms. I want to talk with y'all about why. I understand the whole thing about social distancing, etc. And I understand they don't want cars in their rest areas right now. Okay, fair enough. But in doing so, they are compromising the health and safety of the very people who are providing the lifeblood of everything that's going to get us through this outbreak. They're compromising the health and safety of truck drivers everywhere by doing this. Not only that, but they are compromising your health and safety as well by not providing a sanitary facility with restrooms. I get your whole discouraging of non-essential travel, etc. But a lot of people are traveling with an essential purpose. To that end, I want you to try to avoid stopping in that state if at all possible. And if you must stop in that state, use a proper truck stop. Don't use a rest area. Also, I'm going to be honest with you here. One way I minimize my chances of having to go into a rest area at all. Now, I do recommend you dispose of this properly and keep it done. But if you have an empty water jug or washer fluid jug or coolant jug laying around in your truck, and I'm going to use the clean water jug here, but these do make a great emergency urinal for guys. Now, for girls, I'd highly recommend that you either go on Amazon or go to a local sporting goods store if it's open and you can get a safe ride there, and get yourself a proper portable toilet and make sure you get the supplies for it as well. I also urge that you clean it daily, and if you have any issues with your company allowing it or whatever, make them know and make them be aware of the problem, because this problem has to be solved, especially in a world where gatherings of more than 10 people are prohibited now, or severely restricted depending on your local jurisdiction. I'm very frustrated with you, Pennsylvania. I run through your state every day and night that I'm working, or every other day. And with this situation, I'm being more urged not to stop in your state at all as a professional driver. Bear with me on this, as I plead for myself, for my co-driver in this truck, and for my fellow drivers. that you have got to make the decision to get things cleaned up with this chaotic mess. To my fellow drivers, if you don't have portable restrooms or an emergency urinal in your truck, and you don't want to resort to using bottles like I'm having to do, the other thing you can do, as far as I know, is to simply avoid that state entirely. Go find yourself another safe place to park. Some businesses are starting to open their doors. If you do have to use a porta-potty, feel free to open carry some hand sanitizer and wipe your hands off after using it. And definitely avoid touching your face until you've got the chance to properly either wash your face or wipe it down in addition to washing your hands. Oh yeah, and a note on those dirty showers at the truck stops too. Which I consider all truck stop showers dirty, because I can't trust the truck stop chains that run them. No matter what your cleanliness commitment is, subbing in paper shower mats for a cloth one is not sanitary, and same goes for your washing and drying practices too. Sure, you've got the Maytag Bravos XL dryer and the heavy-duty industrial washer, but those are not made to sanitize without detergent, and you know it. Make sure those towels and washcloths are clean before you put them in the restroom, and make sure you're sanitizing after every use if you can. And it goes without saying that you need to be in touch with your suppliers on this and make sure that they're understanding of your increased procedures too. And that applies especially to places like Love's and Pilot Flying J. If you're a driver who, let's say, finds yourself in a situation where you can't take a shower, a pack of wet or deodorant wipes is a good idea to have on board. And use them often. And finally, thank you to my fellow drivers for what you do. I've already covered that in a previous episode of my show. And pretty soon, if things continue going this way, I expect to see drivers literally using specially designed holsters to open carry cans of Lysol into those porta-potties and such. Because at this point, I can't trust the state DOTs. And I can't trust the truck stop chains anymore either. It is a trust issue now. And I want to see y'all staying healthy out here. Until next time, let's stay healthy and let's make your best trip your next trip. Just try to stay out of the rest areas if you can. But if you must go into one for whatever reason, just be prepared, because your state DOTs are not. And that's going to be a challenge for them and for you going forward. Also, in regards to that note about FMCSA saying truck stops need to stay open 24 hours, I agree. In fact, we need more truck stops in this country, not less. So, if you're a representative with a chain like Pilot Flying J, Loves, or TA Petro, and you see this video, please get some plans to get some more truck stops built as soon as possible, so that we can have more truck parking across this country. I will catch y'all later. Bye for now.